Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
Beyond Wednesdays, we got the things to do. Beyond Wednesdays, bring the Wednesday night review. Comics and collectibles, and sometimes comedy too. Yes, it's Beyond Wednesdays, so sit down, what else you gonna do?
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night here on Beyond Wednesdays. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your session still, or at least enjoyed this session. It's that perfect time for the session right now as the show's starting. And you could just partake all show. That's cool too. I respect that immensely. We have a fun show tonight, you guys. As always, live viewers are going to get some, not necessarily free cornbread tonight, but definitely some cornbread. They're going to get some goodies. So yeah, Lord Zero says,
some nibbly
oh yeah.
ibblies.
Some what?
Nibbly ibblies?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
Yep.
just had a good session.
So listen, we've got we'll bring in our first guest here in a second, but also we're going to talk about New Comic Book Day, of course. Nick Barucci's probably going to stop by towards the end of the show. He wants to talk about their new books out this week. They got a big new series hitting that is very interesting. It's the type of series that we've been talking about that comics needs, and I hope it happens, where it's that younger generation's nostalgia is starting to hit the comic book scene. And the Ben 10 animated
Is it Absolute
series.
Dogman?
Oh, Clutch, how was Vegas?
It was good. It was a good time. MagicCon 2026 was rad. So yeah.
How did
I'm blaming you
because
because I'm blaming you because I started buying Magic cards again now. So I bought.
That's right.
I bought all
Maybe
the
better, man. There's some cool stuff coming out too. They showed off a bunch of stuff from the new Hobbit series, the new Marvel series. It was good, man. My tournament stakes I played pretty poorly. I'm not a good look. I'll be frank. I'm not that good of a drafter. So when I do draft, it's not good. But it was fun nonetheless.
Oh yeah. Well,
awesome. Having fun, that's the most important.
Yeah, fucking A. So I talked to Adam today, Comic Board Inc. Adam, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, what's going on with the Kickstarter?" You know, and if you guys don't remember, which I know you guys do, the Dreadfull III is, and this is crazy, is getting ready to start being fulfilled. So they're going to be working on starting the fulfillment soon. But there is still amazing add-ons and stuff that you can do for this. You guys know how all this works, and this is such a cool idea. I remember when we first were talking about it, and just how cool it is to do. Everybody loves the anthology horror stuff right now, and the Dreadfull III are like what to me, when I think of Sveta, this is what pops up in my head, are these characters, because that's how I found her. These are her most famous characters. It's a perfect thing to do. And at the same time, it's like they're doing cool things where they're bringing in different creators to work on stuff. They're working with cool creators for like flipping things. Sometimes maybe a somebody who's normally writing stuff might do art. Somebody who's normally drawing stuff might write something. They're just doing fun stuff in this, and I think it's going to be great. And our first guest is no stranger to the Kickstarter genre, and is getting ready to. It actually is right now celebrating 25 years with Devil's Due, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Blaylock.
Josh, hey, it's Josh.
Hey, I'm having audio.
Says he can't hear you, Brian.
Oh, you can't hear? Okay, hold on. Let's figure this out. Hold on here.
What time does it go dark?
Hold on.
Hey, guys.
On. Can you hear us now? Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Fucking A.
Thank you.
All right. So,
what's up?
Listen, man, we were talking about how, you're no stranger to Kickstarters. You're getting ready to celebrate. You're celebrating your 25th anniversary with Devil's Due. And you're also no stranger to Sveta Shubina, the Mercy Sparks Sveta Shubina variant covers, like blew up immensely, especially in our minds. They were so good. Just such a... And we always talk about how great this character is just to draw, period. So you're going to get great stuff. And I guess we can talk about, you're also going to be working on the Dreadfull 3 stuff, right?
Yeah. So it just became a really great relationship working with her and Adam, and we're doing a few things together now. So, but I mean, yeah, that cover just crushed it. And so, yeah, then they asked me if I wanted to come be a part of the Dreadfull 3. So I worked on that with my Mercy co-artist, Brian Rogers and Jen Chun on colors. And, but then we discussed a fun thing, because we're doing some fun stuff with covers, I think more to be revealed. And it came up that like we may do our own exclusive cover separate from the Kickstarter. And that's
and
something I wanted to bring in a special friend for.
So speaking of Mercy Sparks, when we saw, let me go to it here. This cover initially, this piece of artwork initially, we geeked out over this. We knew, I remember saying like, oh, we're going to see this on the hot list. This is going to be on all the hot lists for a while. And sure enough, multiple times it's been on, the House of Stein hot list. I don't know if it's been on the cover price. I smoked too much cannabis to remember, but we talked about this book a lot. And Joel Herrera just absolutely killed this. And we're going to bring in Joel Herrera. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm good. I was distracted by all of the other amazing work that you were sifting through there, because that's some good stuff. And,
right?
I mean, I'm happy to be on the show and hear all of the, also weird to hear all the nice stuff about my art, because I'm like an art recluse in my house.
Well, we're gonna geek out a little bit here, because every time I have a new creator on the show for the first time, we got to ask the same question. And one of the things that I love to collect, it's one of the things that I grew up like geeking out over collecting, are creators firsts. And we have created a living list over here, called the Beyond Wednesdays Comic Creator First List, and you guys can find the link below. And it's massive. I mean, it's just a ton of names on here. So now we get to add your name while you talk about your I want to know two things. One, your very first published like professional work, and if there was anything before that, like like you've sent into letter pages or sent in drawings that have been published.
Oh man, that's so my first published work really is with Josh Devil's Due. like I'm not. Josh and I have been working for a pretty long time together, so I think we started 2007, 2008, something like that. And I like to always say, first, I saw Art Adams on your list. Crazy that I'm going to even be on your list, so thanks for that. But what did I can't even recall what we
was it a hack?
I might have started with Hack Slash. I think is where I actually started with Josh and Tim, and then from there, just a bunch of projects, wide varying projects. Whether it was Barack the Barbarian, which was a really interesting series in 2008. Just a kind of lot of Conan the Barbarian-esque parody style covers.
Is it this
that
one?
Hack Slash, that's the one right there.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
That's cool. That's the one.
Hack Slash number 21.
That was fun. I think I got to do a couple of omnibuses for Hack Slash. I've done a handful of Hack Slash work over the years.
So you're in pretty good company then, because I had grabbed these the other night to bring out and show Josh. Here's some other creator firsts that were also in Hack Slash and Devil's Due. Jenny Frizen's creators first was also in that. So you're in pretty damn good company, man. That's pretty sweet.
I'm lucky that Josh even likes my work. So
I'm just like, I'm probably gonna regret like this. I'm like, I'm gonna hype this up, and then Joel's gonna like be too busy. You know, we've had so many times in the past where like this dude's covers have popped off, and like, you know, it'll be going crazy on eBay the next day and everything. And it's like people never seem to like connect the dots. So I think that's kind of starting to happen now. But you know what was fun about that Mercy cover was, because you know, anybody who doesn't know the story, you know, she's her true form's a devil, but she's disguised as a human. So it's always a fun thing just to do like the human version sometimes. And so for the third issue, we did the human version, which sometimes I like even better, on the Joel cover. And then so that kind of, because that was more limited, that kind of caused people to go chasing that first one.
Right.
So they get, because that one was like a 1 in 5. Yeah.
I love that you did the lenticular though too.
Right.
That's
super cool.
Oh, actually, I can grab some of those. I've got one of those.
I would love to see those. Yeah. I think that that's a great thing to do in situations like this, man, for sure. It's very, very cool.
We may have some of these available. If you snoozed on the Kickstarter, I cannot guarantee. But here is this one.
Oh, I haven't even seen. That's awesome.
Look how good that looks. Man.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I don't really think it captures on camera. They added this kind of like 3D effect.
Yeah,
that we haven't had on them before. Here's the other one since we got them.
Mama overload.
Oh yeah! Look at that.
Shut up! Wow.
Hey, dude, cut it out, bro.
That is awesome. Cool. Yeah, hell yeah.
That
technology looks like a kid, like looking at both of them, like
that technology looks better than ever. Holy cow!
Dude.
That's great.
Doesn't that technology just look fucking great? Like,
dude, that looks better than fucking sports flicks. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Well, I'm pretty stoked because Josh hit me up and he's like, hey, check this out. He's like, don't say anything yet, but check this out. And I got to see a cover that Joel did for Dreadfull 3 that we have to talk about because, yeah, this is and how many people do we have here right now? Let's see here. It's at the beginning. We have 108 people here. So you 108 people congratulations, because we have something special for you guys tonight. Let me go ahead.
Only
and do
32
this.
likes though, guys. Come on.
Yeah, hit
get
that
on
fucking like button. What are you guys
Yeah,
doing?
you might.
Like,
Yeah.
Bro.
quit
I
playing
don't know.
around
It's
here.
like the likes somehow are correlated with bandwidth. I don't know. You can't really can't
All
get
right, here
through.
we go. Let me find this. You sent me this image and you're like, man, check this out. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm so glad that like we get to see shit like this come out of this project. It's really cool. All right, where is it? Right there.
Mama.
There. All right. So before I show this, talk a little bit about what we have for people tonight with this cover here, Josh. Actually, you know what? Talk about it while I show it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bro.
Yeah,
I can't
the
live.
short story,
It's
it's
too
a fun, short, twisted, fucked up story about a vampire familiar who is betrayed by her master and decides to sell them out to a clan of werewolves in return for a seed investment in her restaurant.
Lord.
Because that's her other dream is to
Mama.
open a fancy restaurant.
Nice.
And then part of the deal is she has to cater to some eccentric clientele. So yeah, I hit up Joel and told him that, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome." So,
Bro, she looks like a bad girl, bro. Bad girl.
that's the story.
She's naughty.
She's just a chef trying to make it in the world, man. That's all she is.
Man, she's
She's
cooking
doing
up
something
some
right
out there.
Oh my God, man.
Mama.
That is a great cover. Even better, like there's a skull in it too. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, why is she making an octopus though, dude?
you got to throw tentacles in there
Got a
somehow,
little
bro.
tentacle in
Yeah,
there
you gotta
somewhere.
get some tentacles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like how you worked in the tentacles.
She's making an octopusy, dude.
So good.
This is great, man.
All right.
Excellent.
Dude, I love that cover. That is so good.
So should we tell people or
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let them
No,
have
let's
it.
just
man,
hold on. Let's
no,
look at it.
shout
Bro.
out.
Wait,
Let it
what are you
marinate. You know what I mean?
to
Let it
the
marinate. Let it
John Wednesday's community here?
like a wine.
You're the first.
Hold on. Let me
to-
savor this, man.
To know it's
I'll tell y'all when you can talk. Hold
it
on.
is live right now.
Okay, here we go. So do me a favor,
done.
Josh. Put the link in the private chat, and I'll drop it
Okay,
and pin it.
sure.
So you
I'm,
guys, we're
Other
what?
screen.
What are we? How many copies of this are going to be available total, Josh?
There
when
are
all is said and
200
done?
copies, 200 total. There is a trade dress version for $15, and there is a virgin version for $25. And we have it split up. There's an option to have me sign them because I'm here and I can for no extra charge tomorrow for the next first day. And after that, we usually have like an option on there to charge for signatures. But yeah, they are. I'm checking right now. Yeah, they are ready to go. Put the link in here. Sorry, I'm on the other screen right now.
You're good, brother. People are they're looking at everyone like, let's go.
Liger. Drop the fucking like.
Chonko's like, I'm ordering all 170. Good luck. All right, here you go, you guys. Go have some fun. Let me go ahead and throw this out there. Boom.
Go get it.
Yeah. Devil's Due.
Man.
HTTPS devildealer.myshopify.com, you guys. The link is pinned right now. Let's go check it out.
Man, I kind of like the trade dress with it, man. It just adds.
It links
a
off the
little-
main devilsdue.net website too. If anybody just goes there,
Right here. There
it
we
goes to
go.
the top.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, and
Yes,
Josh is gonna
sir.
sign it
Look at
too,
that.
bro. I gotta get one of these.
Get all the extra.
Um,
It's nice.
Yeah, dude, that's one of my favorite covers. I don't know. I say it every time. Like Joel sends a new cover. I'm like, this might be my favorite one so far.
Hey,
It
Josh,
looks
can you put two Red Hood for me, man?
Look at this.
That'd be nice.
That's dope, bro. So there's your trade dress, you guys. And then let me go ahead and drop the link for the Virgin.
Mama.
Yeah, that's badass. So what did you think about working on this series, Josh? I mean, do you have plans to continue? Does this story continue? I mean, you don't have to give much away, but is it just a one-off story for
No,
this?
they're all so short. They're all fun short stories. So I try to set it up so we we get to do more, we can.
Hell yeah!
But it's a lot harder to write like a 6 or an 8-page comic book story than it is a 22-page story. It's like a hell of a lot harder. Clutch probably learned that.
It was
your
very
debut
rough.
was like writing the hardest thing possible.
Yeah.
And for those of you guys that don't know, Clutch also worked on a story on this, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, nice.
We talked about that a little bit, but yeah, man, this is great. So, like I said, we talked to Adam today. Fulfillment should be happening soon. And there'll be add-ons that you guys can get through this. But if you want this specific cover here, the Joel Herrera cover, you guys can get the Virgin or the trade dress over at the Shopify store that is linked live in the chat right now, pinned in the chat. And then there's also, I'm going to put it in the, how long are these going to be up for, Josh?
They're up till they're gone.
So that means that means that the people that catch this on the replay, there is a chance that you guys might be able to go and get them, but get on it quick because they'll sell out.
There ain't no chance, bro. They ain't got no chance.
Yeah,
snooze you lose.
Yeah, I really
That's
think
my
that
motto.
People are going to be all over this.
Joel, you nailed this shit.
I was just,
dude.
thanks Sveta for inviting me, man. It was like awesome. Because I'm always publishing, but I am a creator at heart, so it was just like awesome to be able to work on someone else's thing that has nothing to do with anything other than delivering the creative. And they ended up asking a lot of questions about that being their first Kickstarter, and since we've done so many of them, we were happy to offer advice. But yeah, honored and super intimidating also because there's amazing talent on that thing.
Yeah,
and I've seen some peaks of what he's got lined up coming up next, and it's even crazier.
Yeah, he's gonna be. I think Adam's gonna be coming on next week with a special guest who may or may not be Andrew Tarasov. So just a heads up, you guys.
May or may not be.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the Dreadfull 3 for a couple weeks here because everybody's going to start getting their stuff. And this is a cool project. And I love to see this stuff happen and people get excited for books like this. And I love the fact that then there's also the option to take this. I think a lot of people, and let's talk about this real quick. A lot of people are taking this route where they're, doing the first go around on a crowdfunding effort, and then trying to take it to a publisher next. Or if you are a publisher, we're seeing like you, Josh, Devils do. We're seeing Dynamite do that. We're seeing a lot of this where you take it to the Kickstarter first, and then it ends up getting published, which is a very cool route that can happen, and it kind of helps both efforts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, our the hardest part about it is just like keeping up with Kickstarter, that they're cool with you doing, multiple campaigns. But we're small enough where like we're doing, for the most part, we're falling into the groove of like almost every series is quarterly. And there is a Kickstarter version and then there is a store version because you don't want to really cram them together closer than that for Kickstarter. And that's as long as you want to wait in stores. But it does allow me to say that everything's ongoing though. Like anything that I want to be ongoing, I don't have the pressure of like hoping like, oh man, how's this going to do by the time issue 4 rolls around? It's just like, no, it's going to come out and you can get it now, or if you want, you can wait. It's just all about having the freedom.
Hey Joel, do you have the original art to this, dude?
Stories too, just not be worried so much about like.
I mean, I work digitally,
Okay.
So everything is, I work in Photoshop, and
Gotcha.
very rarely do I draw on paper these days. These old eyes are getting bad. So
Do you
it's
still
really,
do like concept, like drawing a concept? Do you still do that, or?
oh yeah, absolutely. I sent Josh about 3 or 4 sketches, real quick ones. We have a good long talk about what he's looking for, and like I said before, one of the nice things is Josh knows what he's looking for from me, and I pretty much know what I need to deliver on Josh's side. Usually, it's a attractive lady in some form or fashion. Most of
What?
them. And in this case, also for the people that know me, I'm a big horror fan. So horror movies in general, and kind of trying to do comic books, but with a little bit of a cinematic flair. I hope that's usually what I'm kind of going for. And my process is pretty conventional at the end of the day. I'll do the sketch, I'll refine the sketch. It also kind of depends on how fast the turnaround is. I think that's another reason. Josh, you correct me if I'm wrong. I got a pretty fast turnaround. I think Josh can rely on me to get things done when I say I'm going to get them done. So
100%, yeah. I mean, you kind of work in like a Renaissance glaze method almost, don't you? Like you do.
Yeah,
like,
I do everything grayscale first, like, because I really actually suck at color. So everything's black and white, so I can get all the values the way that it looks right in my eye, and then I'll lay color over it digitally, like you've probably seen endless people do it on social media, and
People have been liking those noir covers we're doing.
Yeah,
Getting ideas now.
but yeah,
dude, aren't you doing like a whole series of monster posters and stuff?
What's that?
You were doing that whole series of like monster tribute.
Yeah, I mean, for my own personal work, I did a series of Universal Monsters posters a few years back that somehow got into a 1930s historical archive. So everyone thinks they're like the OG covers, but they're not. So
that's wild, dude. That's crazy.
And
are they on Instagram?
Oh man, they would be way back. But like,
dude,
this was fantastic.
I mean, since we're here, like, we could talk about things that are coming out because of who knows what is happening.
That Slabulous cover you did is ridiculous, dude.
I'm doing they just released the Odin cover like a couple days back, so I think I'm actually in that for all 9 issues, I think.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Which is exciting.
So and, this is what I love, and I'm just gonna say that I think that there's certain styles of art that works better for certain styles of storylines, right? And I love this Odin series, but I love it for a specific style artist, and you fit that mold of like this kind of like dark cinematic style that's perfect for this, if that makes sense. I was talking, I forget who I was talking to the other day. I was talking to a retailer about how like, you know, you couldn't just do anything on this series. You got to have a really cool cover to sell it, because it's you know, it doesn't have a hot chick as a main character, or you know what I mean, if that makes sense. So
yeah, I mean, I think whatever, you know, reputation I have for kind of dark vibes is getting out there for sure. And we had a lot of really good discussions about what we were going for, you know, when we did the initial sketches for this one, and I got to get a sneak peek of the book, which I don't always get. And I really like the atmosphere in the book, and tried my best to, you know, add some mystery and some dark horror folk vibes to the piece.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's dope. It's really dope. We're gonna geek out over some of this stuff. Yeah, man. So, what about cons and stuff? Do you do con appearances and signings and?
Never. The whole time I've been doing this, like I said, I'm pretty much like an art hermit. I just stay in my basement and make a lot of art. I hang out with my family because that matters the most to me at the end of the day. So conventions don't feel like a thing to do, but I'd love to do it one day.
Yeah,
like just to even see just to see Josh in real life would be pretty cool.
The closest we came was I almost drove. I was gonna drive up to you to have you sign all those Mercy Sparks posters,
Right.
and for whatever reason I couldn't do it. We needed to get them out the door, so we shipped them. It was like an excuse to see Joel.
This all
yeah,
beautiful stuff.
I think some of these might have time lapses in them. You can see like that greenish lady right there. If there's probably if you scroll to the next one. Procreate is excellent for sketching. I love to do a lot of my concepts there, and it's really pretty straightforward at the end of the day. All of the drawings look like garbage to me. Somehow I managed to get them to a place where they give me the feel, the look and the feel that I'm going for, and you know, I'm not always too concerned with I love faces. Faces mean a lot. You know, a lot of the emotions obviously coming through the faces and the hands, and but the lighting matters a lot to me, and just general vibes at the end of the day. I'm looking for, you know, something that is going to communicate some emotion at the end of the day. But like I said, I really love movies a lot, and almost any movie, but horror movies in specific is a genre that I love. And
it's dope, dude.
Yeah, it's fun to make this work.
I love the old school stuff. Like
Josh had mentioned, those are the Universal Monsters pieces.
The official archives.
That's beautiful, man. All those are gorgeous.
Looks so good.
Yeah. I love the Invincible Man one.
Yeah, that's a fan favorite for sure.
Old school. I grew up watching old movies, and not many people know who Claude Rains is, you know what I mean? And I remember watching this as a kid, being fucking mesmerized by this movie. Out of all of the other Universal horror movies, I thought the rest of them were all kind of cheesy as a kid, but this was the one where I was like, man, that's a fucking crazy movie, even back then.
Yeah, Josh was mentioning earlier about, I think he was saying, afraid after this, other people might try and snatch me up. One, he doesn't have to worry about that. We've been working too long together for him to worry about anything like that. And two, I think, I don't know if y'all see it. I see it in my head at least. I don't think there are things that I do that are maybe signature style wise, but I try to also vary it up so I don't get too bored with the art that I'm making. So I don't think people always connect the dots in that respect visually with the work that I do, because I am trying to do different things every time.
I will say, unlike you have done that a couple of times where it's just like you know, in a good way, like, hey, I really wanted to have you do this, and you're like, you know what, I'm just not feeling like drawing that now. And I'm like, okay, talk to you in 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, when I first started pinups, you know, 1930s, 40s, 50s, that was big for me. And I was starting to get my name out there. And then and I still love to do it every once in a while. But one day I was just like, I'm kind of done doing pinups. And I just moved on to something else. So that's just how my brain works, I guess.
I think that's a normal thing, right? I mean, for any type of creator and stuff, you have to what's the word I'm looking for? You have to evolve into something different. Like, you don't want to just keep your same. Every artist, I think, has changed their style or what they're really into drawing. And you can tell when an artist, and we were talking about this backstage, you can tell when an artist is really loves what he's drawing, because it's the best stuff that they put out. It's most of the time, if that,
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised by that at a single bit.
I mean, that's why I love, like I said before, I love working with Josh. Josh really kind of trusts me to do the work that he's looking for. I've had the opportunity to work for other people, and that's also been great. And, some people want more control. Some people want less. I've been doing this for long enough to be able to be flexible, but, Josh lets me do the work and lets it happen, which is amazing for me. I love it.
Is there anything out there that you are looking forward to sometime in the future doing, that you really want to, put out a cover for?
I mean, yeah, there's all kinds of interesting stuff. There's some stuff that is coming out soon that I don't even think I can mention yet. There's a couple more image pieces, image comics pieces, variants that are coming out. Aside from Odin, there's a really cool Dark Horse book coming out. I don't know if you could even guess. It's definitely horror vibes, for sure.
There's a book that just came out today. What's that book that just came out today? I used it in the fucking thumbnail. Cannabis. It's taken me. The one that has the Edo 1 in 20 on it. What is it?
What?
Oh. Maybe that. I don't know if that's Dark Horse. I'm not going to put you on the spot though.
That's all right. Well, I'm sure it'll come out soon. The one that I just did, I'll do a shout out. Up. If you scroll down a little bit, there's a London Horror. This is dude out of the UK. Go up. Sorry.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, this right here. This one was a lot of fun. It's kind of like in my head, it's like a Constantine-esque version, horror detective. I did it for London Horror Comic. It was a great. I've actually done 2 issues. I don't think the other issue's been released yet. But I just love the whole idea of the story and like just an opportunity for me to kind of, do something comic booky, not comic booky. Aiming for like a Rockwellian. Not saying I'm as good as that in any kind of way. I'm just saying that was the vibe I was going for. Right.
It looks like a classic pulp cover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like that's the one thing with whether I can't stop. Like pulp noir, that stuff's in my head all day long.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
All day long. That's in my brain. And
so we're getting messages from the chat from Slabulous saying, "Go ahead, Joel, tell him."
So
give us a good.
Says I could do it. So we've got Odin covers coming, and I am working on Rascal Randy for Exquisite Corpses.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
We've got a sketch approved. He's trying to get another sketch approved, which is a lot darker. It's the level of dark that I would like to go, but I don't think they're going to let us go that dark. So, but we've got an alternative sketch lined up and already approved. So I'm really excited to do that work. I got offered the gig from Bird City for another Exquisite Corpses, but the deadline was like way too tight. And I was getting a lot of calls from all kinds of people that particular week.
Yeah.
And so I had to pass on it, but then Slabulous came up and gave me the opportunity. Joey gave me the opportunity to work on Rascal Randy, which is nice. So I'm hoping I can really come through. I've looked at a lot of the work that's been done. I'm always blown away by all of the work that people do. And, a small part of me is just trying to change the game a little bit, up the game, kind of elevate it. And do something unexpected. That's the hope. Even if it's looks maybe traditional initially, if you look a little longer, hopefully new things come up. And
is Rascal Randy the bunny guy?
Yeah.
I guys, a shout outs to I think that Joey connection came through my buddy Bela's comics.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, we love Joey over here. He's a good dude.
There. And I just shout outs to him because we're doing a small con, and that's how I met Slabulous, doing his con in June here in town. So if you want to drive down.
Hey, yeah. I got to make the time and see everybody in real life. I really do.
It's hard sometimes, especially when you got a family, right? And like that.
Yeah, like I tell Josh, I've got a day job because as much as I love comic books, I like paying my bills. So
that's how he's like, nah, I'm not going to draw like that for 3 months.
That's right. That's right. It's it's the main reason I never. I'm so thankful to be a cover artist. I can't even express how thankful I am to be one. My younger self would have loved to have been a sequential artist, but the amount of time and dedication that it takes to be a sequential artist is that's a lot. That's a lot, and I would have not been able to. I honestly don't think I could have had a family if I decided to go that route. I don't think I could have done it. Yeah. But covers are different. Like I could squeeze in a lot in a short amount of time and get like a nice concentrated like set of emotions in the cover. And that by itself is like, I'm living the dream as far as I'm concerned for cover artists.
Canceling a request to draw upcoming sequential one shot.
Hell yeah. I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked. You've been putting out some amazing stuff. People are definitely noticing. So I think that, you're achieving some part of that where people are taking notice of your art and the covers that you've been doing in a major way. At least we have over here. We've been talking. It was really that Mercy Sparks cover when that first hit, where we were just like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. So I'm loving that now people are going to be looking for the stuff before that. We can go get that Hack/Slash book. People are going to be looking for your stuff. Like Josh said, yeah, I could see his thought process there. You're gonna be getting a lot of calls here, and you're already working with some really good retailers to begin with. So I see a lot of good stuff coming out.
There's probably like 20 Devil's Due covers or something over the years.
Yeah, I think so.
Want to go chase them down?
I'm like I told Josh, I'm very reluctant to look at any of my old work. It's awful and embarrassing to look at. But yeah,
we hear that a lot, especially because we're always asking, and it's we understand it, but as collectors and as fans of your work, it's fun to search for that stuff, and it's fun to find it and collect it, and so I'm glad it's out there, and that's the other thing. People have been your stuff's good enough to where people are flipping it and making money off of it. So that's a cool thing.
You got to tell us what we need to know. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Tell us. We want your rookie card.
Yeah, we want your rookie cards, bro.
Rookie cards. Oh, I got another. I can't say what the project is. I'll hint the project. I'm working on some cards, some trading cards for somebody, and it's got something to do with how can I make this as vague as possible?
I feel like if we keep you on, you're going to tell us a whole bunch of stuff.
I can't tell you. Major, the song, the Major Tom song.
Yeah,
it's lined up with that somewhere. Y'all might be able to connect the dots.
Is this the thing that was going to be another thing like a couple years ago that I know about?
That is one I can't talk
Okay.
about. No, I can't because that would give the whole thing away. So no, I can't.
What the hell? Y'all getting teased tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on here, bro?
I was gonna say Garbage Pail Kids, and I was like, "Come on, man, Garbage Pail
Oh my
Kids."
gosh! Listen, if they did Garbage Pail Kids, that'd be fun. That would be
Hey,
fun.
the chat's not going to say anything, dude.
Yeah, there's only 130 people here. No, it's like nobody.
Yeah, they're not going to say anything.
Speaking
right,
of that,
Oh,
you guys
every
remember,
single person.
yeah, if you're
You
here
swear.
and you didn't, and you just got here, go check out the site. The link is in the chat, and you guys can go get the. Let me go to the site here. Hold on here.
If they just go to devilsdo.net and go to shop, it'll take them to that front page.
There you go. These are available right now on the shop, and there is the trade dress version, and then there's a virgin. How many of each did you say? Is there only two? There's 200 total, or 200 of each?
200 total, 100 of each.
100 of each, you guys. Only 100 of each. So, yeah, only 100 of each. Yeah. So, yeah.
You can choose it, the free signature, or you can get it without the signature. We had to divide it up equally. So if we like run out of one, let's say we run out of one of the ones unsigned and it's sitting there for a while, we might move some of the quantity over. It's so limited, we didn't want to risk running out. So
That's dope.
or wait, we want to run out.
But give them give people something that they could throw
Yeah.
on there extra, which is cool, and I appreciate that, and we appreciate that. I think it's cool that we get to do this, and it's become a fun thing over here that we get to like. Drop
Hey
this
Josh,
stuff.
how many copies of the lenticular Mercy Sparks did you have on the site?
Did they all sell?
I don't think we've ever even put those on the site. We might have put some of the. Did we?
Well,
put
there's a
some of the-
lenticular pre-order up there, and it's already sold out. So FYI.
Okay.
Dude.
They were very limited. They're like $75, but they were
Yeah.
They're gone.
the other
Put some
ones were
more
almost
on
all
there,
spoken
dude.
for.
I didn't even know they
and
were going to
the
be on
Kickstarter.
there.
Joelle's, we had to do. I know we had to do at least 30. But there's not. I mean, it's super limited though.
Yeah.
Well, they're gone now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Dude.
Nice.
That wasn't even. Yeah.
Save one for me, Josh. I need at least one. One and a half.
I'll give you
I had
mine.
popped on there.
Yeah, that
I had
was
grabbed two when I
sneaky,
looked earlier, and I
man.
went back to double check. I was like, man, that's such a good cover because I wanted to see what the print run was. And then it showed sold out. I was like, holy smokes. I love our chat. These guys, they'll find it.
Man. These guys are
Those,
sneaky.
if there's anybody waiting on them, every single final like Daddy Dish issues number 3 straggler thing was shipped out too. So some people are waiting on those lenticulars that came in late. But
you see anybody named Brad Selden?
yeah, well, I'm on
don't
the
ship
spot,
it to
so
him.
I don't know exactly what's going on. That sounds good.
Was there any of the Sveta lenticulars up?
They were not up.
They were not up.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we did, it would have been a couple because we, yeah.
So here you guys go. Follow the
Yeah, that's
site.
why we are putting stuff through stores, but like we are mixing it up, and it is like I don't expect everybody to pledge for every single Kickstarter ever, If
Yeah.
they just want to collect the books, we still try to do something cool in the stores, but I mean, stuff like this does say like, hey, no, we're not, we are creating some cool shit and limiting it, so you still do get the perk for back in the Kickstarter campaign.
That's dope.
That's great.
I sent you a couple of teasers on some other things. I went ahead and we'll figure them out as well. A couple of more Svetas in the queue.
Oh my gosh.
One I just got today, and I just was like, "Holy fucking smokes!"
Oh
What's
my
going
gosh,
on
you
here,
guys.
man?
I
Show
might
it,
tease that
Brian.
one.
All right, this is the first one.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah. So the Devils, the whole anniversary. We got these anniversary specials. This was the Ash Cam. We had a free comic day, but the anniversary special that's coming out next month sets off like the Devils Do Presents, which is going to be reprinting key things from over the years. This is going to be a re-release of the Hack/Mercy Sparks crossover. It was a one-shot. It was actually never distributed through Diamond back then. It was the weird time where we pulled distribution from Diamond for a couple of years, and it was wholesale. We wholesaled it to a bunch of retailers, but not. It was always been hard to find. So we're re-releasing that with a bunch of new covers, and we're gearing up to do a new one later in the year. So yeah, and I just got that today. So
wow, that is fantastic. But you guys, guess what? We got two to show you. Look at this one.
There's two? Oh wow, look how good that is.
Pretty.
This one is part of. This one's actually coming out before that. So part of the Devil's Due Presents re-release is the second ever Devil's Due book, Tim Seeley's Love Bunny and Mr. Hell. It might have come out after G.I. Joe, I'm not sure, but it was definitely like not through Image. It was like a black and white release. His original series is kind of like a cross between, say, halfway between The Tick and Invincible. You know, it's more serious than one, sillier than the other.
Yeah.
And it's super fun, like, you know, cheesecake art for the, you know, for covers on that one.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so she did a couple different versions of this cover we're going to have in the mix.
Makes me want to do pinups again, Josh. So bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
You know, we were excited because she actually jumped at that one right away. She's like, I want to do this one. I was like, oh, sweet. Okay. I'm not going to stop you there.
So when should people be looking out for these?
I sent you a link. Well, there's two things. One, there's the pre-launch page on Kickstarter. People search Love Bunny and Mr. Hell. And it is also right now in Lunar for solicitations for July.
Let's see here. There's a Kickstarter for it.
Wasn't it the link that I sent you in the email?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me do that. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
But yeah, it's on Lunar now too. And there's 4 covers. No, there's 3 covers on that'll be coming through the stores. 2 of which are 2 different versions of that cover. Tim Seeley recreated his original cover for it, and then we're doing the classic. Every issue of Devil's Due Presents is gonna have one of the Marvel like homage covers with the you know, all the characters going around.
Oh yeah, the 25th anniversary style.
Yep.
We geeked out about those, man. The hack/slash ones that you're doing, right? Is that what you're talking about?
We're doing all of them. All of them. We're going to do that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
That is fucking awesome, bro.
And it's funny because I went back and looked at so many of those, and like they have to be simple, you know, to like you can't get too crazy with them. But like, once people realize like, oh, there's like, you know, 6 or 7 of these, then it'll kind of become a fun collectible group.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. That's those are, I love to collect all the homages of those 25th anniversary books, and we saw the ones that you did and how that there's you're doing it for the hack/slash, and that's super smart and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I'm such a moron, man. You know,
Yeah, we will definitely do one for the hack/Mercy Sparks.
Oh, sweet.
And then, but yeah, you know what? It's funny. I forget that the original hack/slash series actually did that. I don't know what that one is.
That one's old.
I don't know. You only find it like it might have. Sometimes they like, if they flag something, they take that down and then we have to reactivate it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be clunky.
It's old.
Yeah.
It's I'll post it in the private chat here.
Yeah. So, congratulations to everybody that scored those books tonight. There's some great stuff coming. The 25th anniversary is sweet. Joel, you're killing it, man. Continue doing what you're doing for sure. You're on. You've got some validation on how good your stuff is. Over the last couple months, and it's pretty sweet to see the stuff that's coming out.
Yeah, great cover, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. As always, thanks to Josh for putting me on some crazy covers, and Sveta for being cool with letting me do a cover. That was pretty nice. And other shouts out to Slabulous and Bird City. Bird City put me on World Tree about a year ago, which was nice.
Yeah, we shout out to Bird City. I like the this one that you did for them too. Let me go find that real quick. Cancel. Why is it doing that? Next. Don't want to do that. Get out of there. Cancel.
I got Joel on a live stream and next to give him to a con.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. This one right here.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That's badass.
Yeah, that was a little different for me. A lot of fun. I read the book. I thought it was ludicrous and couldn't resist making a cover for it. So
you guys go check Bird City Comics and see if any of these are still there. If you guys want to get them, they've got a really good Excommunicated. I think they're doing a foil of the Excommunicated. That was the book I was thinking of earlier, Excommunicated. Bird City did a foil. They're doing a foil of that cover that is so good for that. So shout out to Laura and Anthony.
Yeah,
dude, I want to see you do a Lobo.
Oh, bro,
that'd be fun.
Put it into existence.
You know what would be hard about that though? Like, I can't get Bisley out of my head, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's the logo
fine.
that I love. So
That's
is
fine.
fine,
Make it
yeah.
yours. It's all good.
it's either
That'd be
it's either
terrible if
between-
you did a
it's
Bisley
between
esque
Bisley and Giffen. Like, those guys. Like, oh my gosh.
We had Brian Polito and Nick Barucci on last night on the industry show to talk about the Evil Ernie omnibus edition that's coming out, and they have a really cool cover from him that's part of that. That's really good. That he did Evil Ernie. So
that classic one.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing a special one for that, dude. I was blown away by some of the cool stuff that Brian's been showing on his social media lately, of him pulling out the old school Chaos and Evil Ernie and Smiley, the psychotic button stuff, you know.
Dude, he had a fucking old school lighter from the 90s, dude.
Yeah, and that shit's cool. And Josh, you're basically kind of doing the same thing. You're going back and you're going through the vault and you're looking at all this old stuff, and that's got to be kind of crazy.
Brian's the master archivist. My shit's like dust in the wind. I'm like, I was like pulling out hard drives that I thought were great, find out they didn't work. I'm sending them to the repair shop to get the stuff off of them. And I bought a old DVD reader to plug into my USB-C so I could pull stuff off. And then you like start remembering how painfully slow it is to get anything off of those. So there's amazing things I found that are so fun to see that I forgot about. There's shit that I definitely thought I had that I don't, and I'm kind of like, killing me that I don't have it there.
It's funny that you're saying that, because like that we heard that from Brian, where he was like, like there's a lot of stuff back then that I had hoped that I had backed up, and that I ended up not being able to find, and then out of some luck somebody had something that so that's got to be the norm, and we forget about how technology has changed so much in such a short period of time. We were all just burning CDs.
So much stuff, and the at least so much was FedEx. So we used to mail stuff back in the mail. Like Celia and I used to mail stuff back and forth to each other when we were like when we just met, and we would literally like try to entertain the post office by writing goofy messages on the covers so that they wouldn't bend it. And like somehow it worked. It'd be like, "Dear postal soldier fighting, dear postal warrior, please protect us with all your noble honor," and just shit like that. And
sure thing, sire.
Anything you could to get the art back and forth.
That's awesome.
I've tried that. I'm pretty sure every time I've tried it, they just tear that shit in half.
You're like, that shit ain't gonna work.
I'm pretty sure.
One time, man, this is totally random. I just making me think. I don't know if I've ever told this story. The first G.I. Joe issue ever that I was sending them to the inker John Larder. There was a bet from Steve Kurth. Steve Kurth was sending to John Larder. I'd send the layouts to Steve. Steve would draw, and then a batch came up missing. And John found out that this teenage neighbor had stolen them.
No way.
And was drawing and had gone in, and like there were some beat panels, so there were like some empty panels missing. And she had like gone in, drawn over parts of them to make it look like she was drawing them, and then gave them to her older cousin or brother who was in jail and said, "Hey, check out what I was drawing." And it was like this whole thing. We had to finally, John's girlfriend, now wife at the time, went in the trash, looking through neighbors' trash, found out who had the FedEx box.
Wow.
Found out where it was. We got the artwork back. So like,
well,
sorry, that's totally random, but it just popped in my head from.
Well, I'll take this moment to tell you, just like I do every time you're on, how amazing that run of G.I. Joe was. It's my favorite run of G.I. Joe to this day. It is, of course I have all my memories of G.I. Joe as a kid, but now when I think of G.I. Joe, like a lot of what I see for characters I see from our images from that run. Like Firefly, I see the Joe Benitez 13 cover, like I there's certain things that I see I see covers in my head from that run. And I just remember thinking when those books were coming out, how cool it is to be reading like updated G.I. Joe stuff that's clearly not written for kids. You know what I mean? And how important that was at the time, being like, 20-year-old kid, just checking this shit out and being taken back to my childhood. And we're kind of and it's the same type of thing that we're getting now from Energon Universe, like an updated thing just 15 years later, right? So I love that certain projects you can do that with.
Now things are about having a lot more fun. Like you can have more fun. I feel like 2000s were like, you wanted to see, because we hadn't seen it yet, you wanted to see everything from your childhood as you remembered it, which is different than it actually was, and a little more badass.
Yeah.
It was like the badassification of everything while respecting continuity. And
fuck yeah.
It was a fine line, and nobody actually, I kind of go into that a little bit in the anniversary collection stuff. Like, I've talked about that in interviews a bunch of times. Like nobody back then knew the 80s. Like nobody in charge of the 80s properties knew that anybody wanted the 80s to come back. And it was kind of a fight to make that stuff come back. But what's really cool is there's a buddy of mine who's working on a documentary about comic shop news.
Oh, hell yeah.
And like the historical thing. And he has all these old volumes. So he pulls them out and shows you like your old references to you from like a million years ago. And he found that one, and it credits us as like, it says that, the 80s thing kicked off last year from, Image and the Gang of Devils Do. And it was, it all started with G.I. Joe, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh shit, it's there in print.
That's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah.
But, I'll definitely be making sure he at least sends you guys something when that's ready to go.
Yes. I would love to actually bring him on and talk to him about it. That would be fun. So that's something that you can put us in touch with. I would love to do it.
Yeah, cool. But, all right.
So okay. So here's what we got. Joel, what do you have coming out next that people can look forward to? What's anything coming out soon?
Yeah, so the most recent drop was Odin, so go check that out. I got a thumbs up on issue 2 last week. How about I'll just say I should have a M1 Monster Racing, Jay Lee's book.
Nice. Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I forgot. Slabula said it was okay, so
yeah,
it's
that's
okay.
dope.
Sorry if it's not okay.
No.
But that was fun to work on. Always I've worked with Image enough, and I guess they know what I'm gonna do enough, where they just pre-warn me to tone down some of the sexy stuff sometimes, which is fine. M1's a kid's book, I think, but it's got some nice sass to it, so nice. I think it'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
Rascal Randy's coming out, and
well, I think this is a pretty amazing thing right here, and shout out to everybody that picked one of these up. Hopefully, if you guys are catching this fast enough, you guys can find the link below in the description to go pick these up. There's only 100 of the trade dress and 100 of the virgin that are available. And shout out to everybody in the chat who picked one of these up. And Josh, you've got a ton of stuff coming out in the next couple weeks, couple months, with all the 25th anniversary stuff and more to come. And obviously, you're always got a seat on the channel. I think that you, Philip from Ignition Press, Brian Polito, and Nick Barucci are tied for having the most amount of appearances on Beyond Wednesdays. So we hope to see you soon, brother.
Dude, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on that much. Try not to milk it too much, but no, it's awesome.
We love you over here, bro. So appreciate you guys coming on. We'll talk soon.
Hey, thanks. It was a pleasure, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Later, guys.
All right.
That was sweet, man. Congratulations on everybody that picked one of those books up. That was pretty fucking cool. So
sorry you missed out that lenticular hood.
You know what? I missed out on the lenticular too. So
I grabbed two. I'll tell you that.
Okay,
I was like, what are that things on it? Because it showed you it was on the site. I was like, it's got to be there. I'll order one. So
yeah, it's crazy, dude. I love our fans, and I love being able to bring these type of things to our fans, and appreciate you guys. Can't thank you enough. You're the reason that we do this show, or that I do this channel. Two main reasons I do this, you guys. Number one, I get to hang out with my buddies and shoot the shit about fun stuff I love talking about and that they love talking about. And because of you guys, tell us that you're enjoying it by supporting it, and we're gonna keep doing it as long as you guys enjoy it. So,
hell yeah.
We have another guest that we're gonna bring up here for a little bit. Yes, we do. We do.
What?
And it's kind of nice because it fits right in with New Comic Book Day. And ladies and gentlemen, I talked about it earlier in the show. Nick Barucci.
Oh,
hey guys, how are you?
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I'm doing good, but I do have an idea. Since your fans have to suffer 2 nights in a row with me on the air, we're going to do a giveaway tonight.
Ooh, hold on. Let's get that started. So here we go. We're bringing it to you guys again. So all you have to do...
Come on, man.
A little bit of everything.
All right, so here's
what we're... Day. Ben 10 #1 came out, getting great reviews and sold out.
Which one?
Ben 10, yeah.
Ben 10.
So that was the book that I was talking about. So, all right, let me do this. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to, for anybody in the chat, that's in the chat right now, if you're typing stuff in the chat, you just got to type in the chat, and I'm taking down your name. So at the end, by the time Nick leaves, we'll give you guys something away for all the people that are live in the chat. So let's talk about this, Nick, because this was something we've kind of been talking about it lately, about how there's a lot of new properties that are coming into comics as of late that are kind of meant to be for a younger generation. Like there's that generation that was into stuff 20 years ago that are getting old enough to where they're spending their own money, that they're working hard for, and they're
Yeah.
buying the stuff that they grew up with, that they love. We're also seeing things like Dungeon Crawler Carl really blow up, which is meant for a younger generation. We're seeing the manga and anime style stuff really kind of take heed. I even look at Absolute Batman, and that almost kind of feels like, the best way I explain it is like back in the day when Eastman and Laird did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where it was like a take on, a gritty version of like
Daredevil.
the
Yeah.
Daredevil, whereas Absolute Batman is kind of Batman in a gritty anime manga style almost,
Yep.
And
Yep.
so you have all these things happen, which is great, and we need that. We need a younger generation in comics. And for you, that was, you kind of went out and you got these properties. You got a lot of Disney properties that you've been working on. And you also have this out today. This is Ben 10 #1. You got a blind bag with this. You said the response has been pretty good so far. Sold out. Is that what we're hearing?
No, the response has been phenomenal. So in the UK, they sold out 2 weeks ago, and we said we were going to consider doing a second print, and I kind of flew it out there, kind of, just in passing. I was like, well, if you really want a second print, maybe we could do an exclusive one for the UK. And they were like, yeah, we'll take that. And I was like, wait, what? You want an exclusive second print? And they were like, yeah, we want an exclusive second print for the UK and Ireland. And I was like, all right, if you want it.
Yeah,
and awesome. The funny thing is they were fully sold out, and they put in a huge reorder. And we were like, we can't fill this. It was like scraping. We were like, we got 20 of this, 30 of that, 2 of this. And so Alan went back to the printer, and the printer was like, oh, yeah, your print one was so big, we had more overages than normal. And so we fulfilled their reorders, and they still sold out again. And today just sold out everywhere. I mean, it's surreal. I mean, we did everything we could right with Ben 10. We brought in Man of Action. Joe Casey is leading it. Am I frozen?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Real quick though, Nick, let me we just got a super chat. Shout out to Kal-El with a $20 super chat. He says, "Evening mofos. What's up, brother? Good to see you." Okay, back to where you were. Sorry about that.
No. I mean, look, I think we did as much as we could. We got Man of Action involved. They were ecstatic to be involved. They're great guys. Joe Casey's writing the first story arc. It's Joe Casey, Steven Seagal, Joe Kelly, and Duncan LaRue, and they're all sweethearts. I mean, they're absolute, positively sweethearts. And we went out there, we pushed the heck out of this. And what we made sure we did was we worked with all the Ben 10 influencers, all the fans and influencers, and they got the word out. The crazy part about this, our initial orders were like 6,000 copies. So these days, Lunar, I'm going to go just with Lunar for a moment. Lunar, basically you can do 3 to 4 times your initial numbers. It used to be with Diamond, you were getting 85% of your initial numbers were your final numbers. With Lunar, it's almost predominant. The majority of the sales are at FOC. And slowly but surely, as we were getting more and more attention out there, sales kept going up. And all of a sudden we went from 6 to 8 to 9 to 11 to 12 to 14 before we even started FOC. And our direct to consumer sales on the website were through the moon. And we were just amazed at, I mean, I hate to say it like this, it sounds so weird. We were just really amazed that everything we were working hard for was coming together so well. Not that it came together easily, but it made it feel like it was coming together.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense because your audience that you're trying to to buy this book is a younger generation
Yeah.
they spend a lot of time on social media platforms, and
Yep.
and influencers are their TV people. So taking that route is very smart. We talk about that all the time on this channel about how this industry is really changing. It's moving on how things are done, distribution, advertisement, PR, like everything is changing so quickly. And I'm not surprised that really helped it, and especially for this IP. And here's what's funny. I'm not super familiar with Ben 10. I know what it is, but we talk about it on the show all the time, because whenever we do our market reports and I look at toy sales, a lot of those old school Ben 10 toys sell for a ton of money on the secondary market.
Oh yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly, I mean, look, it had the show, it had the movie, the movies, I should say.
Yep.
And it's just a great property that the guys at Man of Action put together, and it's got legs. And I think one thing that's really rewarding is that they have the freedom to tell the stories they want to. It's correctly said that comics are the most pure form of entertainment, because you're getting it from the writer and the artist straight on to the paper. The only other form of entertainment like this is novels, because it's the novelist writing in their words. But TV, movies are so collaborative, and then there are strong voices that overpower other voices. But here, it's the writer and the artist, and Joe handpicked Robert Carey from the artists we work with, and even the cover artist. It was like, you wouldn't imagine Dustin Wynn doing the cover for Ben 10, but it's like Dustin Wynn doing a cover for Ben 10 is awesome. And obviously Duncan LaRue did a cover, and we didn't sell that many retailer exclusives, which was the one. If I had to say there was one thing that surprised me, was the limited amount of retailer exclusives that were moved.
Listen, I see a lot of people in the chat talking about how they went into the store and it was sold out at their stores, and this might be a property that a lot of retailers maybe said, hey, at least for exclusive wise, let's see what it does first, right?
Yeah.
But so for people that are asking, here's what Ben 10 is about. It's about a kid that finds an alien like wristwatch band thing that has the DNA of a bunch of different alien species in it, and I think he can transform. He can kind of use it to transform into those species. And it started in 2005. So it's, 20-year property, exactly what we're talking about, where young kids who grew up around that time are 25, 30 now, that were really into that series and now have a little money to spend on nostalgia. And it's all nostalgia to me, especially with collectibles. Like, the heart of it comes down to nostalgia. So I'm glad to see this happening.
Yeah, and I think one of the things is that Ben 10, and this is no disrespect to anybody else, so I apologize if it comes out wrong, but Ben 10 was a leap of faith. Because there could be really popular movies, TV, action figures, nostalgia that still never translate into comics. And Ben 10 never really broke out because IDW published it, Boom published it. And if we were to look just at the numbers, the answer would have been, don't publish Ben 10. And we were just like, you know what? It's a good property. And once we knew we got Man of Action on board with Joe Casey writing the first arc, it was like, you know what? This is the one to push hard and to, I'm not going to say like we took a flyer on it. That would be, overselling
disingenuous,
it. But it was, yeah, I mean, but it was definitely something where there was doubt, like, okay, is it going to come together? And it did. And the book is fantastic. And if I wasn't 50, about to be 57 years old when those numbers came in, I would have done cartwheels, but then I would have been in traction. So
this might be the book, you guys. If you're gonna speculate on it, this one's web store variant, limited to 250. From this is Jim Lee's son, right? Lucas Lee Garza,
it's Carla and Jim's
Jim's
Carla,
stepson, right? Yeah,
exactly. It's Carla and Ale's son.
Yes,
and Jim's stepson. And it was, I mean, look at that art. Is that not fantastic?
He's great. I've been following him for a while. We've talked about him on the show a lot. I think that he's got a great like art style. He fits this. He's the exact not genre. He's the exact age range of the person that probably grew up on this stuff. So, and he's got that style as well. He's got his own IP that he created, that he writes. He's very interesting to watch on social medias, because he's very like into it, promoting his stuff and getting into character and stuff. So shout out to him. I'm glad to see that you guys did a cover with him for this.
Yeah. These are all on the Dynamite website. If anybody wants to go to dynamite.com and pick them up. And actually, if you go to dynamicforces.com, we have a Ben 10 DF Daily special, and there's only 18 left. But
wait, show those again. Can you show those again there, Nick?
Sure. Happy to.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Pretty cool, man. Those are dope. All right.
And there's a set discounted price if you get all four.
Okay.
So the thing that happened here was he emailed me out of the blue, and he was like, hey, and look, I'm friends with Jim. Jim and I have been friends for 34 years now. And so he emailed me out of the blue. He's like, hey, I want to help promote this. And if there's ever, it was like so laid back, so nice. And he's like, if there's ever anything I could do to be a part of this, I would love to. And I was like, well, you know what? We can't do a cover for FOC. We can't, and again, his artwork is fantastic. And I was like, let's try and build your name a little bit more in the comics industry. And so I was like, let's just make it a Dynamite.com exclusive cover. Look at the myriad of styles that he has. He's just so great. And then he did this, and so we're really happy he's doing a cover for number 2. The one thing I want to tell everybody, the DF page is crashing. Jesus, I hate when that happens.
Hey, use the code Beyond. I believe it's Beyond. If you use the code Beyond, you'll get 10% off. So there you go.
You get 10% off, and it hooks up Beyond Wednesday. So 2 great things.
Oh yeah.
Every issue is a first appearance now. That's the one thing that Joe was like, we're gonna have a first appearance in every issue. I was like, sweet, let's not announce it for the first issue. Let's wait till we get to the second issue, and we'll start announcing it there.
Nice.
So
you also have Red Sonja coming out today too, right? Look at this, Stuart Sager.
Red Sonja came out today, and that is rocking as well.
Look at that. Stuart Sager is so underrated in the comic industry as an artist right now. Look at this Cedric Pouliot. That's a exclusive. Wow.
I actually asked Stuart, can we get you to do 4 covers a month for us? Like, he's not the biggest name, and I don't mean that in a bad way. He doesn't.
He should be. He should be a big
great
name.
artist, but he doesn't sell himself. He
Most
just
artists
doesn't
have a hard time doing that. I understand that.
Yeah. So he did these really great covers for I'm thinking, was it the previous?
Yeah, he's been doing really good covers. He did a cover with her. I think she's on a horse. That's really good.
No, well, he did 6 covers for Sonya Reborn.
Yes.
And they were the covers that I was like, I didn't know you could do this. So, and you just get that flash of surprise, like, oh my God, this is awesome. So I just said, can we get you to do 4 covers a month? Like, I want you on Red Sonja, I want you on Vampirella, I want you to do the AOD Archie crossover. You know, there's just so many, and I was just like, your art is just phenomenal. And if you ever met with him, he's the sweetest guys in the world. Hey Nick, truly huge fan of Dynamite.
Hold on, let me hit this, Nick. So everybody has been talking about the website. I actually talked to Nick, and Nick said that they are working on fixing, getting a new website over there. So our cries have been answered, ladies and gentlemen, about the dynamic forces and Dynamite website. The changes are coming. So,
well, it's going to be like early 2000s site.
With a little bit of luck, they're launching next week. Hopefully, we will launch before GameStop buys eBay.
Yeah, it's listen, it's crazy that your website looks like it's you could still sign in with some like AOL username or something.
Yep. You know, I will say this actually, Alex. The website is from the Dynamic Forces website is from 1996. It is. I mean, I don't think we've changed it since 96, 97. I mean, let's just be real about it, you know? I mean, we just need to be real about it. I'm not one of those guys that's going to be like, oh, well, we did this, we did that, when we didn't. It's just been what it's been, and just...
It's time to change. It's time,
you know,
now.
We should have changed. We should have started changing probably, I would say, by 2008. And I'm saying, like, after 10 years of the same website, you should have changed something.
Yes,
but with a little bit of luck, the new site will be up next week. A lot of work's been going into it. We're adding a auction component to it. There's a few things we're adding to the website to make sure we get people back every day. And guys, listen, if you know, if it's still down, just can GameStop buy you a new website? I don't know, man. Considering they're worth 12 billion and eBay's worth 48 billion, I think they're making sure that they're going through the cushion.
Yeah, all their money's going to go towards making an offer to eBay. So this is a pretty big thing, a sweet thing, man. That I'm glad that this came out and did some decent numbers. I'm looking forward to seeing what it does, you know, with 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I got to tell you, I think getting Lucas on this was fantastic, and I'll say it again to everybody. I think this is the book right here. The Lucas Lee Garza variants are the play, in my opinion. So go check them out if you guys get a chance, and give it a second on the website, because it'll definitely it'll come back around. What do you have coming up for FOC? Anything coming up interesting on FOC?
Really quick, the cover artist that we were talking about on Red Sonja is Stuart Sagar.
Yeah,
and I got to tell you, that cover has gotten mad reorders. I mean, it's just gotten mad reorders.
It's fantastic, dude.
Isn't it? I mean, and that's, you know, you don't want to try and pigeonhole anybody, but I'm like, let's get 2 years of you doing covers like this on 4 of our books. You know, let's get the word out there. I mean, and you know, there are 2 things I hate about Stuart, though. There are 2 things that bother me. 1, he's talented. I'm not. And 2, look at how good looking he is, and look at how ugly I am. You know,
dude, this is the cover right here.
Oh, I know, right? I mean, his covers are friggin' majestic.
I love his play with colors. Really, he does a really good remark too. Holy shit.
Yeah. He is so kind to the fans at his booth. He is so kind to them.
Yeah, this is another one that I really love.
Sagar is SAYG. It's either ER or AR.
ER.
But it's
ER.
It's SAYGER. Thank you.
That's beautiful too.
I know, isn't it? Can you see why I begged him to do 4 covers a month for us?
Yeah. How long does he usually take to do a cover? Is he quick?
And
is he traditional, or is he
he's on time. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
He's on,
do you know if he's traditional or is he all digital?
I don't. I don't.
Beautiful. Look at that.
I mean,
so this is out.
I mean, look, even if he's traditional, a lot of the effects you can imagine he's doing a little bit on Photoshop.
Yeah, yeah. So this is out. This is the 1 in 25 version for that, you guys, for New Comic Book Day. And then, real quick before we go through the rest of these, Nick, do you have anything coming out coming up on FOC this week?
So
Saturday,
FOC
we're gonna.
This weekend is Ben 10 #2. So definitely tell your local retailer you want it. Again, it's just. I mean, we even did a blind bag for #2, and the numbers are through the roof. I mean, what we're doing for #2, to one of the 3 books in the blind bag, we're doing a blank that's exclusive to the blind bag. And on a lot of the Disney and the Warner Brothers properties, when you do the blanks, no matter how many we've printed, we sell out over time, and they end up being $10, $15, $20 after the fact, which is unbelievable. So we're putting an exclusive blank in the blind bag. Everybody will get a blank. There'll be a different color. Red Sonja #2 is on FOC this weekend. Ursula #4 is on FOC this weekend. And
you just started a Kickstarter that we talked about last night, the Evil Ernie Classic Omnibus Edition. Go check out that Kickstarter, you guys, if you haven't already.
And we have the Boys Kickstarter going.
Oh, yes. What do you think about the season so far, Boys season, the final season, Nick?
Oh, man, I got to tell you, the twists that have happened and the way they did not. You would have thought that season 5 would have been battle after battle after battle and like this big buildup. But the way they're going around and telling the story and focusing on different characters. I mean, it's amazing how they can do an episode and all the characters get so much screen time in an hour to an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And last night's episode, did you watch it?
I haven't seen last night's yet.
Okay. So Paul Reiser last night stole the show.
Ah, old school.
He's in the episode as the legend for maybe 6 minutes. And the 6 minutes that he's on the air, he stole the show.
It's awesome.
I don't want to give up too much, but what I want to say is that there is, if you haven't been watching it, there's death and dysfunction causing more death, but people from the same side not fighting each other. And it's just insane. And like when you watch episode 6, like Pam's pissed at me right now because I will stay up till 3. Well, first of all, I'm up till 3 in the morning anyway. I'll, Tuesday night at 3:00, once The Boys drops, I'm watching it. And she's like, you could just get these for free. You could have seen all of these already. I said, yeah. And if any of it ever leaked, I don't want to be one of the people they point to.
Yeah.
I said, I'm
Good
happy watching it. I'm an associate producer. It says based on the comics by Dynamite. I said, I'm fine waiting to watch it live like everybody else.
That's cool. And you get to enjoy it with everybody else. It's almost like a connected consciousness. You know what I mean? I think that's important. So
yeah. And real quick, Igor, yeah, on #1, it's 1 in 25 because retailers order more, but we didn't want to make it hard for retailers with 2, 3, and 4 where numbers usually drop. We wanted to make it easier for them without them having to over order. So that's why it's the same incentive on each issue, but it's 20 copies. We just want to take care of the retailers.
Do you guys have, real quick, do you have anything coming up for the EXP? You're doing your OA show on Friday night?
Tomorrow night. Do you see the email I sent you? Tomorrow night at 7:00 and at 10:00, we're going to have the EXP exclusive Boys covers.
Ooh.
So that's at
cool.
7:00 tomorrow and at 10:00 tomorrow.
Excellent.
And then on Friday, I've got my 7 o'clock show. You want to see something cool that I did this past Friday?
Yes.
I put all of these, and we sold a few of them, Andy Kubert Ultimate Ironmans from 2003. These were $200 each on Friday.
Wow.
Andy Kubert art that's like 23 years old.
Wow.
So this is my favorite.
Awesome.
So,
and then these are these the Ben 10s that you're gonna have? Yep. So here we go.
So those will be on the air tomorrow night at 7 on the Experience, and tomorrow night at 10 on the Experience.
There we go. Who did this? Who's the artist that did these?
Jay Foz. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember his last name. Fosworth.
Okay.
I can't remember his last name, but we call him Fozzy. So
that's cool. That's a good cover right there. I was Synchronicity, man. I've been really geeking out over watching this. They there's 2,000 beagles at a testing center that they went in and got these beagles out of this testing center and in Wisconsin. And
oh my God.
Yeah, and it's so amazing watching all these beagles be shown love, and they're adopting them all out, and so you can follow it on social media, and that's all I've been following lately on social media is all these beagles from these, and it's just such a good story, and this reminds
That's
me,
a great
obviously,
story
yeah.
that they saved them.
Yeah.
I'll show one thing about our Friday show in a second, but this is what I'm going to give away tonight. This is from Walt Simonson's private collection. These are prints of Alien from when he did the Alien movie adaptation friggin' 50 years ago at this point.
Wow.
So this is like 50 years, whatever year he did it. So this is a print. It's not original art.
That's cool.
It's Walt Simonson, so we're going to give this away tonight. But
let's give it away. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to. Let me show you real quick a few things on my Friday show, because I think you're going to freak out when you see a few of these. I'm not sure I should sell this. I got these. I bought these from Bagley. I think I'm going to have to hold off.
Oh, wow. Those are the sketches.
It's not out yet, right?
Yeah, it's not out yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't offer these.
Yeah.
But basically, I bought from Bagley his artist proofs. So
cool.
These do not have the comic in them, but these are the ones he kept, and I picked them up from Bagley, so they are not going on Friday's show.
Oh, that's cool.
But what is going on Friday's show is I got 4 of Bagley's Secret Lair magic cards.
Oh, wow.
So these are awesome. Personal archives. I think I have 3 of these and 1 of this.
When did those come out?
Months ago.
Wow.
It's the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering that came out a while ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
So those, and these are going to be really affordable. But, you know, to go back to my old QVC, wait till you see the next thing I'm going to have on Friday. I think, I could be wrong, and the show's at 7 o'clock. I think this is going to freak some people out. This is pretty nuts. I mean, you guys would say that the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man cards was pretty historic, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
The first Magic the Gathering card by Mark Bagley.
Wow. So that's going to be available on Friday night?
It is. So,
wow.
Got this cool Bob Layton Venom. And you know how much I love Bob Layton and always trying to help support him. I was about to say, 616 isn't open. Those are not going to go in the air. So I've got this Booster Gold page. Probably going to do this at like $300. Brave and the Bold with Magog. Justice League Classified, I think. I'm going by memory. And it helps probably if I put them right side up.
Wow.
Oh, Rising Stars Designs by Jurgens. This is
That's
when you
beautiful.
did the mini series with Joe Michael Straczynski.
Yep. I remember that series.
My only Derek Robertson boys page. All right, let me rephrase. I do have one other page, but it was a gift, so that's never going to go for sale. The preliminary for the boys #4 cover. And check this out. Neil Conrad Wolverine. This is a back cover to his sketchbook in the magazine.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what, Derek? I'll do that. On Friday, I will pick one piece of artwork that we'll do at best offer starting at 11 cents. Derek knows that once in a while.
There we go.
I did that once on a $15,000 John Romita Jr. cover, that Spider-Man Green Goblin cover that had like the glass effect that was freaking out. And I was I promoted it for 2 weeks. I was sweating it. Fortunately, it sold for $13,000, so I took a little bit of a haircut, but not a bad one.
Hey, somebody got something good though.
And you got last 6 real quick.
Okay.
Look at how big the Superman Year 1 pages are by Romita Jr. and Danny Mickey.
Oh, wow.
I know these things are almost as big as my mouth.
Hey.
Little Batman and Superman Year 1. And then you guys saw what the Superman 75 pages went for.
Yeah. Crazy,
right?
man.
So I got one last thing once I show these. And I'll tell you what, anybody who's on this show tonight and comes to the show on Friday, I'll do an extra Beyond Wednesday giveaway. I'll give away a published page of art on Friday. So if you're watching the show tonight and you come in on Friday, I will do a giveaway. Tom Grummett drew this.
Oh, wow.
2015.
Oh, that's cool.
That's beautiful. That's awesome.
But yeah, man, guys, check in the experience tomorrow night at 7 and at 10 for the exclusive Ben 10s.
And here's your giveaway winner, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Nick, so much for doing this, man. We appreciate you. Here we go.
Of course.
And look at everybody's like, oh, they see their name. Ooh, Big Nasty Comics. Look at that. Show that again, Nick.
Yeah, man.
So congratulations to Big Nasty. Big Nasty, hit up Nick. You email him at Nick. Is it nick.baruchi@dynamite.com?
Dynamite.com. And you know what I'll do on Friday? Like I said, some of these sold. I'll give away one of these Ultimate Iron Man pages on Friday.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So make sure you guys go over to the Friday. I dropped the link in the chat.
Igor, unfortunately, we cannot do that on Friday on the Original Art show.
But make sure that you guys let him know that you are there from Beyond Wednesdays. So for that giveaway, that's going to be a lot of fun. Nick, hey man, thank you so much for coming on last night. Thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for supporting the channel and everything you do. And I'm really stoked for this Ben 10 stuff and to hopefully see it bringing in some new young blood into this hobby, man.
I can tell you right now that is actually happening, and I've had retailers tell me, especially I you know, you kind of get that. I don't want to say this in a mean way, but I had a retailer, and he didn't necessarily say it in a mean way, but more like a frustrated way. Oh, I'll just bluntly say it. He was like, "Why didn't you tell me how big Ben 10 was going to be? I would have ordered more." It's like,
hey, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
I know. One last thing for the guys, and then I will bounce. On Facebook, we have the Original Art Experience Facebook page where you could go in, just check out original art. Everybody's posting every day, posting their favorite art or cool art. And, you know, last time when we got to 1,500 members, I gave away $1,500 worth of art on the next experience show. If I'm hoping we're at almost 2,100 members right now. hopefully by next Thursday, which is my birthday, May 14th, we'll be at 2,500 members. And if we get to 2,500 members on Friday, May 15th, I'm giving away $2,500 worth of art. But what I like to do is I give away a bunch of art, cages in the $200 to $400, $500 range, so multiple people can win. I once gave away a Jay Lee Thundercats cover when we got to 1,000, and it just was like everybody was there, and it was like, oh, one person won. So after that, I started doing multiple pieces of art.
Hey, Igor says, thank you for everything that you do. But absolutely one of the best people creators in the community. Agreed.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Nick.
Guys, love you all. Love the audience. Thank you for everything. And we will talk. Have a great show.
Later, Nick. Talk to you soon, brother. There we go. What a show so far, you guys. I mean, we're 2 hours in, and it's been just pandemonium so far. And we got more to talk to. John, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
Good. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're chilling, man. Chilling. Good. Yeah. It's fucking something I was just gonna say, and it just went poof, gone. All right, let me get back. I want to get back to some of the new books too. We'll run through these really quickly, and then I wanna talk. There's a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about. All right, here we go. Marvel. You got some. Look at this Alien cover. Alien King Killer #2 by Akko. That's kind of crazy cover. And then cool. Perillo 1 in 25, you guys. That's fucking awesome. That is really, really awesome. You got the Bermejo 1 in 100, which is, we've talked about this when it was on. Yeah, that is just gorgeous.
By the way, magic talk for a second, boys. I saw somebody who has a Mr. Negative commander deck, and they went and they proxied the entire thing. So they took all the cards and made negative versions of them.
Whoa!
So they printed out a negative, and it looked so cool. I was like, that is awesome.
Wow, dude, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
See, that's the type of shit I love. Like fandom, when fandom pulls off, you know what I mean? All right, that one's dope. There's an all red 1 in 25 for all the all red fans. Let me go ahead and show you this. Come on. I think I got too much going on here. Hold on here. Let's get rid of some of this shit. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. All red. Old school, pretty dope. Let's go here. You get the Magic card variants. I really like this Akka. Here's the Virgin 1 in 50, but buy the trade dress. Been doing a lot of Miss Marvel covers in this almost exact same style and pose lately, right? A lot. They're all good too. Here's the 1 in 25. It's okay. Another Magic Gathering card by Paulo Rivera. And this is the 1 in 50. And I like this one a little bit better because not final art. That sucks. I hope it's not like the other ones where it's just like the little piece and it's got all the borders around it.
Yeah.
Those aren't that great. Here's the Rose Besh variant. That's probably going to be
you got
a big book.
Nice.
All right. That's going to be on all the hot lists.
Tapped it for mana.
Netho Diaz on the Cyclops. That's kind of cool. I like the Lee Garbett A cover for Daredevil #2. I like the Sienkiewicz 1 in 100. They're doing here you go. There's that.
That's cool.
Yeah. Nakayama color block white. There's a Steve Rude Daredevil Spider-Man. That's an homage to the first Ramita Spider-Man. Steve Rude 1 in 25 Fantastic Four is amazing. This book is going to be a monster, but they shouldn't have fucking put that stupid barcode there. So cool. I like Ken Lashley covers. That's a good one too, that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let me take a look. Let me take a better look at that. I like that. Jubilee stuff, the Tao, the Chu, Fan Yang. There's the Spider-Punk Magic the Gathering that's so good. And this, if this cover looks like this, it'll be amazing, but it's not. Final cover may vary. Right. Such a cool, great cover by Botcholo. Another Diaz cover, 1 in 25. Bunch of Will Sliney covers for the Disney Parks action figure reprints. You guys seen these?
Mm-mm.
Limited to 5,500. Oh, wow. Disney Parks action figure reprints.
So it must be part of like an action figure pack, like the old.
Included in the Chewbacca action figure comic book and coin set sold exclusively at Disney Parks and Shops Disney for Revenge of the Fifth. So
that's cool.
They're available now. It's interesting. There's a bunch of them, as you can see. There's a Stormtrooper, DJ R3Y or R8Y. So there you go. Stephanie Hans. This might be one of the few Storm covers I don't like, but
oh, I like that actually.
You like that?
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
But it says final
like
cover
that.
may not vary, so it might change.
What the fudge?
I know, right?
Why are covers not final on release day, guys? Come on.
I know.
Matt, get this fixed up, bud. Sorry.
Puppeteer Lee Wade Wilson. Love the Vecchio. Quentin Quire. We went through all the Dynamite stuff. I hope people pick up that Lucas Garza cover is going to be something interesting, I think. All right, I fucking love this cover right here. Absolute Green Lantern 14 Taj 10 fold cover. Look how beautiful that is.
Ooh, that's cool.
Very cool cover. There's a Marguerite Sauvage for that. A De Tomaso cover for that's good. You got the Bjorn Barons on the Absolute Superman 19. Chuma Hill for that. It's kind of cool that Black Adam's showing up. The Jakal. I got a lot of a couple people told me I'm crazy for not liking that. I like it. I just don't think it's Jakal's best.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Hey man,
Not a hot chick,
cool, dude. Oh wait, look at this Tulaski. Wow.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh my gosh. There Will Be Blood. That cover is going to be, give it 6 months. That'll be a $30 cover, just like the rest of his regular cover A's for the series. Really good Serge Acuna cover for that. That's dope. This Superman cover.
Mm-hmm. It's an homage to Superman number 6.
It's cool.
Very
David
nice.
Aja, Dustin Wen, Jorge Molina, Ryan Sook. Haven't seen Ryan Sook's name very often.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic, DC Sonic the Hedgehog Metal Legion number 1. That's interesting. And then here are the variants for it. There's no ratio variants though.
They didn't post the Catwoman variant in their site.
This one?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of a cool that one.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
I love that Fuimara. Love this Justice League 19 by Matt Taylor. Here's the Q Poison Ivy 44. Nubovich. All right, freaking Carla Cohen. Jesus.
My overload.
Here's the different treatment. Holy cow. She is really upped her game. I love this David Aja Tales of Green Lantern Corps Guy Gardner #1. It's a beautiful cover. Same with Olivetti. All right. This If Destruction Be Our Lot #1 is interesting to me. New Image series. I love this James Herron 1 in 25. I think that's cool. New Matt Rosenberg and Rosenberg is, I don't know if it's his brother, his wife, his son, kid.
It's his law firm.
Oh, great point. Yeah. There's an
Rosenberg and Rosenberg. Were you in an accident on the workplace?
Yeah.
We got you covered.
There's a Trad Moore 1 in 50 for that. There's an Ice Cream Man 1 in 10 variant for that. You got the Energon Universe special, which I need to check this out. I'm gonna. This looks interesting, but there's a 1 in 50 pool yacht for it that is gonna be a monster.
Man.
Just for being a 1 in 50.
Mama.
Yeah.
I love the cover A. And I love that Zartan cover, the looking in the mirror with the mask.
I like this
it's really
one.
cool.
So
It's
fucking
Jason
nice.
Howard. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
The Hughes is good. The Porter, it's okay. I love that Zartan is showing up. That's important.
Yeah.
All right.
What about that? What about that Zartan, or not Zartan, but the Cobra Commander? The Dub Monkey is.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Bad.
I love the color change on the.
It's like battle damage too. It's. He did that with the
good,
Duke
dude.
before. It was so good.
Oh yeah, look at that, bro. That's dope. That one's it.
Awesome.
That's the one. The Ghost Machine official guidebook. All right, Lady Mechanica and the Mechanical Menagerie out today. I was hoping Leg would be on to talk about it with us. He did a show with Joe on eBay Live where they signed a bunch of books. Did they do remarks as well?
Yeah, remarks and sketches, and you guys know Leg, like when he goes, like he pulls out, he just digs and finds crazy old Joe books, and it was so fun to see. And I think Joe brought out some crazy gems too. So there was like some really limited metals, and it was awesome. It was so fun.
That's cool. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, there is something I can talk about on this. Let me do this. We showed this last night. Let's see here. So this is Comics Elite variant for Lady Mechanica. He's got a Shikari one and a Sora Sung one. And they are fucking good. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. They are really fucking good. So there will be a link available for these, at least the Shikari one, a special link. There's a special variant that if you guys are here on Saturday night, you guys can take part in. He's going to give us a special link for viewers. And if you use the Beyond Wednesdays code, you get 10% off as well. So, and then I would love to get Sora on sometime to talk about this cover because she did such a good job on this as well. Sora's so cool, man. She is so cool, and she's such a great artist. So I know we're gonna have her on soon, but we definitely got to talk about this when she's on as well. She killed it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that'll be Saturday night. So come hang out Saturday night. She Spawn #1 You got some good Brett Booth stuff. I like this. This is interesting. This is the A cover. Kind of cool. Brett Booth cover D, a cover E, which is the black and white, which it's nice to see his art. You got a Matina on She Spawn #1 as well. And Adolfo. And here's the McFarlane. Let me show this one. There's a one with a trade dress, but this is the 1 in 100. It's a foil.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Transformers. I love this Jason Howard third print of 21. Sick.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Jason Howard.
It's not? No. Maybe not.
I think they have it listed wrong, but
They have it listed wrong. But that's sick cover, right? Who is that?
yeah, it's pretty well though.
That is badass. Oh yeah, they do. Here's the Jason Howard, right? Is this the Jason Howard? I don't know.
That doesn't look like Jason Howard. I think they just have Jason Howard like
As a
I think so.
Yeah, placeholder. But those covers are dope. Whoever did them. Fall of the House of Slaughter #1. This is a cool cover.
Yep.
You got a bunch of books. You got the David Mack stained glass cover, which is good. Black and White Virgin, which is really good. You got a bunch of covers for this. Look at them all, tons of them. Sajad Shah, Tula Lotai, Deladra. Bad Idea has the Hank Howard Pizza Detective #1. First known pizza artist cover. Jeez, look at this. That's funny. Ordained 5th prints. Bunch of 2nd prints, 3rd prints. Blade Runner. But here's the this Miguel Mercado cover is great for Cruel Universe.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. Creepy. You got Estuary 2nd print for #1 and #2 out today. That's cool. Beautiful cover on the 1 in 10 Virgin. Dude, look how beautiful that trade dress design is. Like, I can't get that out of my head how good that looks.
It's just spooky.
Good.
Yeah.
The top just lingering in the back.
Yeah. All right, here's the book. Vault, Excommunicated. This Flaviano cover is so fucking good, dude. Holy shit. And Bird City has a foil of this. I hope to God it doesn't come out dull. Because if it comes out like really, really good, it's going to be a hit. If it comes out dull, it's not going to be a hit. I hope that changes in the future with comic companies and foils. I would rather see them go to a spot gloss, spot color rather than doing dull foil. But that fucking cover is awesome. So a new series from Vault. This is going to be a big deal because here's the 1 in 30. It's an Edo variant. Monster. And then there's a 1 in 50 of that. That's Virgin. And then there's a foil that you can get at Third Eye Comics of it too. Shout out to Third Eye Comics. So that'll be a monster of a book. A couple other variants for it. I like that Extreme Unholy Black Bag one. That one sounds crazy. IDW has got the Godzilla stuff. Cool covers, all of them. Sleepy Hollow, Witches of Western Wood, #1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Journeys. And Mad Cave. Dark Horse. And I think that's about it. Mike Hoffman, you got a couple more Hoffman covers that he's putting out. Heavy Metal. And then you got the third Comics, the magazine. I'm supposed to be getting one of these in the mail soon, and as soon as I get it, I'm gonna reach out to Adam and ask Adam to come on and get the lowdown on this whole thing, because they've put out enough issues that I think it'd be a fun time to bring him on the show and talk about this stuff. So good stuff. Awesome. That is New Comic Book Day.
Yeah, dude. Every show.
Yeah. Your Sama, Brian, how can I get a hold of you? Hit me up on IG, brother. Hit me up on IG. Okay, so Clutch, do you have any sales coming up? You got any eBay Live stuff?
Yeah, I got one on.
You just got back from vacation, so I saw you were chilling with the.
I didn't do anything this weekend, and I wasn't doing. I'm trying to clean up this place and get sorted, so I figure I'll do one on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. And then John, you have Elite 11 coming up.
Yeah, May 30th and 31st at St. John's University in Queens, New York.
Nice.
I will have also for those who are Dan Quintana fans and Snyder and Dragotta. I'm gonna do a post on my Instagram. It's gonna be an insane collection, all signed.
Wow.
So really ridiculous stuff. And yeah. I'm also gonna have I picked up some really nice books today, which are gonna be part of stuff people can look at if you're interested in any early crypto, second appearance of crypto, or first Punisher, stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
I'm staying busy to bring the noise.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Chat's talking about it, so I figured I'd show it.
Oh nice.
My gosh.
Oh.
Dude. This foil looks tight.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yellows and oranges on foils do really good.
Hell yeah.
Any word on the Sveta issue 1 of comic book? Anyone? What do you mean? Any word on the Sveta issue 1 of the comic book magazine? They're supposed to be. They got their the new ones in, and people should be getting them. So,
nice.
Which is cool. All right, so I do want to show something real quick before we get into pickups. Steinpack 13 sold out like they always do. So 70 of you lucky people out there got in on, or I think it was limited of 2 per person. So at least 35 people got on it, probably more, but it's looking like we're gonna do Steinpack openings tomorrow night. So we'll be doing that, and then after that I'll probably do a real late night either Whatnot or eBay Live. So come hang out with us tomorrow night for Steinpacks, and depending on how late we go, I'll jump on Whatnot or eBay Live, because I've got a bunch of San Diego's coming up, so I got to start doing some sales. So I'll be doing sales Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays again. So definitely Sunday we'll be doing our first comic book sale, and I want to show you guys some of the stuff I got real quick here, because all right, because I got something really special.
Oh, take my money.
So
take it. Just take it.
Mark, shout out to Mark Spears. Mark is fucking just he's such a good dude. We lost a really good friend a few weeks ago. Lost his battle to cancer. Shout out to Kyle Stinson. Rest in peace, brother. I recently went to his celebration of life, and you know, it was interesting, and a lot of people that night where we kind of talked and remembered him on the channel donated a bunch of money, at Chad Cave especially, and I said I would match whatever money was donated and give it to Kyle's wife. So I'll be getting the YouTube money to give his wife on the 21st, but I gave her what I matched out of that the other on Sunday night. So the first part of that money has gone to Kyle's wife, and the rest will be given to her on the 21st. But when Mark saw that we were raising money to give to his family, he reached out to me and he said, "Hey, do you mind if I send you some stuff that you can maybe auction off to give to his family?" And I was amazing. And the other day, this showed up at my door. So the stuff from these sales coming up, I'll show you guys this. The stuff from the sales coming up that is from Mark. The money minus the shipping and stuff will be going to Kyle's family. So here's some of the stuff that we'll have for sale at these sales. Check this out. Wicked of Oz, unopened box, signed
Super
by
tough
Mark.
box. Yep.
Why is this
Awesome.
important, John?
Well, first of all, it's never been offered or released anywhere else besides through, I think, his was that one of the, that wasn't a Kickstarter set. It was just the one way it was done, and then they have a blaster box, I believe, which I have a few of them. But it's just crazy. It's a really, really rare set, man. And I've been begging him to do a Wicked of Oz comic book, because the art and the whole characters, everything is just phenomenal. You know,
Yeah.
in fact, you get first Tin Man in there.
You got a lot
for
of firsts in
those-
here. A lot of firsts.
Yeah, but Tin Man is actually unfolding into the
And-
story, as well as Mad Hatter.
And I want to say
And,
something about that real quick, because I haven't told Mark this yet, so I'm going to say it out loud for everybody. I was lucky enough to read issue 10 the other night, and the Tin Man is back too in that. So, and it was fucking excellent. So he sent me this. So that will be auctioned off. We got a Halloween 2026 hobby box signed.
Nice.
We've got a blaster box signed. So these are all the Mark Spears stuff that we'll have. Probably either starting Thursday night or Sunday night.
That blaster box. Hold on, that blaster box you just showed. That's an old school one from
yeah.
2023, I think.
Yeah, this is the OG.
Yeah, that's the OG one. Yeah.
Yeah, OG right here.
Nice.
Original
Awesome.
Halloween set.
Really cool.
But check this out.
Nice.
See if I can get this to focus.
Yeah.
There you go. Secret rare foil. Mark Spears signed.
That's cool.
That is so cool. One of one. Holy smokes.
That's awesome.
Printing plate.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Holy smokes. That's a nice one.
This one says Mark Spears plate, one of a kind. So another one of one printing plate signed. Another one of one printing plate signed. Another one of one printing plate. And on the back, he wrote, "Don't go in the water, Mark Spears."
That's cool.
Signed.
Oh, so cool.
And finally, another one of one printing plate signed.
Hell yeah.
And
you definitely know these aren't bootlegs because they came from Mark.
They came straight from Mark. Amen. We're going to have these available.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Ugly sweaters. Those are from the those are the chase from the blind bags. A whole set. Look at that, huh? Ooh, look at that. The tinsel covers. Another chase book. Oh, nice. Those are the eBay exclusives limited to 422.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Nice.
And that too.
Oh, glow in the dark.
Oh, it's also like that pirate guy.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So those will all be available. Shout out to Mark. Just amazing. And then here's some other books that we'll have available. These are all signed. This is from 2016 San Diego Comic-Con. This is Monstrous #2. It's signed by both creators, Santa Takata and Marjorie Liu. There is a little cat sketch on there. So this of course just got optioned. So there's #2. And there's #1, same thing, sketch and signed by both creators from 2016 at San Diego. They wrote San Diego on there. You got the Brett Bean Dork foil signed by Brett Bean. You got Kari Andrews signed. There's Spider-Punk and Spider-Man 2099.
That's good.
Yeah. This is super rare, you guys. This is
yes.
Witchblade. Yeah, Witchblade 161, which the A cover had hit the very first ever John Tyler Christopher Negative Space cover. And it's also a Dia de los Muertos cover.
Yeah.
In the variant, you could only get at Witchblade's or Top Cow's store way back in the day on the web store. He did non-negative space, and he took the Dia de los Muertos art off of her face and gave her a different but same pose. And this is super rare, and it's signed. And so very, very rare. The back of this cover has a like a blue board sketch thing, so you could get a sketch on it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Look at these. Probably some of the rarest Jenny Frison stuff out there. These are limited to 200. They were an India company that did a character called Devi, and they did a series of with crossover with Witchblade, and this is Devi Witchblade, the secret. It even says secret ultra rare variant, ultra rare cover Devi on top by Jenny Frison, and Witchblade is on the bottom.
Devi on top variant.
Yep, and it's signed. So there's that one, and then there is the Witchblade version. Limited to 200. Nice. Says Witchblade on top. And there's Devi on the bottom, signed. And then look at this.
That's really, that's a tough one. Oof.
Very rare.
Yeah. You can only get that, I think, through Dynamic Forces. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, and it's signed. So those are some of the things that'll be available, as well as for the first time from me, I'll have some of these available. And check this out. I don't know if I've told you about this clutch, but I been doing some digging, and I have when I put Abby down, they gave me a little plaster cast of her paw print. So I'm getting that plaster cast paw print 3D printed or 3D scanned, and I'm going to make a stamp out of her paw print that I'm going to use on this.
I love that.
And so, but the one before I get those, I'm gonna whoever wants to buy these from me, mine will have I'll get a paint pen, and I'll draw a heart around Abby, and I'll sign it. So anybody that buys these from me, that'll be my version of these. So I'll have the foil and the trade dresses available, a few of them,
pretty awesome,
plus a bunch of other stuff. So and the card sales are going to start again too on Monday night. So I'll have All the baseball, football, basketball, hockey, all that stuff will be available again. So a lot of cool stuff coming up, you guys. San Diego is right around the corner. You guys know how we do when these cons come around. We really, we got to push ourselves to, get going and pay for setting up there and going to San Diego. And you guys help by doing that, because we have sales and you guys buy stuff from us. And we also like to make it cool for you guys. So, we try to do secret drops on the shows and stuff like that for you. So a lot of those are going to be coming up over the next, we got 2 months, right? Until a little over 2 months until San Diego happens. Look at Clutch. He's like, don't fucking remind me, dude. Don't remind me. So,
you get some memberships given out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and there was a shout out to everybody that's been supporting lately, man. It's the support of the channel has been amazing. You guys have not only been coming to the shows, you guys have been jumping on all the guys' sales and all the guys' events that they do on their own and saying hello. And I can't thank the community enough. We see a lot of great retailers and creators and people that have businesses within the industry in the chats and giving a lot of encouragement. And it means that we're doing good. The comic industry is at a good place. I think the comic community is at a really good place, and the community that we're building over here with all of our friends and stuff is a really good place. So shout out to Alex, love you, brother, gifted 10 memberships. Shout out to Kal-El, who donated super chat. Shout out to Official Music Pub, who gifted 20 memberships. Rye donated super chats. You guys have just been amazing. I recently reached out to some of you guys, about getting your addresses for some of you guys. We a lot of our mods and stuff, I can't thank you guys enough, and we're gonna do our best to say thanks. And then everybody else, it's been great, and we appreciate you. So Zabit says, I think this is the longest comic book based podcast I've been listening to at this point. I normally bounce after a year or so. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, great stuff. All right. You guys got any pickups or anything cool that you've gotten that you want to show before we call it a night?
John, what you got?
Okay. Real quick. I will. Ooh. Shout out to Bird City. Got their awesome Nintendo variant of Dork.
Yeah,
so
a funny quick story about that. That's how I met Brett Bean, is because Anthony was at MegaCon. He's like, hey, I'm going to get all my Dork variant signed. Do you want to go with me? I'm like, yeah. So shout out to Brett Bean and Anthony for that. And who did the cover? That was Trish that did the cover.
Yep. And this is signed by Trish. Another shout out to Bird City for hooking that up. Thank you very much. Beautiful book. Shout out to James from Hive Comics, our guy. He got this beautiful Harley Quinn signed by Mr. Zerdy.
Yeah.
I just love that he used all the
thumbnail when Zerdy came on.
And then still shout out to James from Hive. Get this. He did a wonderful live auction, and I was smart enough to jump in. He got this beautiful Suspiria cover, foil signed by Suspiria herself. And then I got this beautiful book, also signed by Suspiria. I mean, not by Suspiria, Garrett Gunn from James. And then the medal I grabbed, also signed. So I got to meet up with Suspiria at another appearance and get these signed. And then my LCS, shout out to Mike, the owner. He's my buddy, and he's always hooking me up with some great books. So I got this nice Superman number 79. These will be at Elite 11. So nice early Superman. Second appearance of Crypto I grabbed from him. So first appearance of our guy Deadman. That'll be there. First Morbius. And of course, with all this Punisher stuff going around, I grabbed another one of these. So there'll be a few of these to pick from at Elite 11. I'll have a graded copy and I'll have a few raw copies. And had to grab this first Hobgoblin newsstand with the Hobgoblin custom label. So this will be at Elite 11. And like I said, so many other things I can't even show because I just don't have them right now, but I will be doing a video for posting on Instagram of all the Dan Quintana signed books. There will be an Absolute Batman number 16 and number 10. Just like I said, just too many great things. If you're going to be at Elite 11, just come check them out. Even if you don't buy them, just come check them out. All beautiful books. So I don't mind people hanging out and just talking books, man. So.
Oh yeah. Clutch, you got any goodies?
I did. I don't know where they are right now because I'm moving my office around. Everything's everywhere, so it is a mess.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm getting ready to do a cleaning too. So, all right, you guys.
This is cool. Wait, hold on. You guys seen the Jaws Lotto tickets?
Oh no! What?
I was like, this is so cool. Yeah, I love that. I was like, I'll buy a Lotto ticket. Why not?
Hell yeah,
Wait a minute,
bro.
That's a scratch off?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get one of those.
I know it was like $5. I don't want to scratch it, but you never know.
Dude, there's a guy out by me that lives out by me that went into a QT and a scratcher and it won for like millions. He goes by King Hillbilly on IG, and this guy's a nut, dude. He's fucking hilarious. He's like he bought dude. I suggest anybody get a chance, go look up King Hillbilly on IG. So, anyways, we'll see you guys soon. Love you. Come hang out with us tomorrow night. House of Stein for Stein Pack 13 openings. If you guys got any of the Stein packs, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we'll see you soon. Adios.
Hell yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.